Do you have a rule of thumb for how many fills you use in a song? I mean, I'm sure, like any player, you can think of a fill every 2 bars or every 4 bars.
That's right.
There's
Yeah.
something you could do,
That's
but is there like, you divide by half and use half the ideas
That's
that
right.
come to you? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, the less fills you use, the more impact they have when you do them. So, and obviously there's different styles of music, different genres call for different amounts of playing or kind of overplaying. But yeah, you want to kind of lean towards the underplaying. That, I mean, worship leaders, band leaders, songwriters tend to favor drummers who kind of maybe underplay a little bit. Your Jeff Porcaro type of guys who are just great. They just lay down the pocket and they only fill when it's necessary. But a great exercise to try would be sit at your drums, play for 5 minutes, play for 10 minutes with no fills, just a groove over and over. And it might drive you crazy the first time you try it, but it's a great exercise and it develops that that sense of, okay, this is my job as a drummer, is to play grooves and play appropriately for a song. So that's a great exercise to do.
I like what he said there. He talked about if you only use a fill every once in a while, then it's going to stand out. It's going to become a significant moment. But if you're filling every 2 bars, it's like people say, all right, the guy's just a busy player.
Yeah.
Tim is not, I've played with a lot of drummers. Tim is not a flashy drummer, but in terms of his groove, it's just always right there. And I think my preference would be just give me a drummer with a great groove. What about we talked about fills earlier, we were talking about the song, You Will Be My Song.
That's right.
Talk about that fill. Let's just roll through that once, because that's just real disciplined in time.
Do you want to play it first?
Yeah, we can try
Okay.
it. Where do we pick up?
Maybe halfway through a verse or something.
Okay, like even when a melody won't come, even when my words are not enough, you will be my song. You'll be you will be when I'm lost for words to say.
Yeah, the fill that I did going into the chorus, I was listening to your vocal on your "You Will Be," so I listened to the rhythm of what you were singing, and just being aware that, a lot of drummers think, okay, it's going into the chorus, here's a chance to just throw this fill I learned in, as opposed to, well, what works for the song? Does it go with what the vocals are doing? Does it kind of fight the vocal?
That's good.
So these are questions you might want to ask yourself.
So even when a melody won't come, even when my words are not enough, you will be my song. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to match the rhythm exactly every time. It depends on the song and the situation, but it should complement it. It should complement the song, the vocals, all that stuff. And
that's a pretty hard fill to play right in the pocket. I mean, because there's a lot of space there between those notes. And if Tim was rushing that fill, it would totally mess me up, because I'm singing, you will be my song.
Yeah.
And if the beat is ahead of me, wow, it'll really throw me. But that fill particularly, you think, just imagine, look at all the space between every hit.
Yeah.
That's like a long way. So it's important that...
Right, yeah, accuracy is key to a great groove. So again, the metronome. And again, with the metronome, slow practice. I really emphasize working on stuff slowly, because, all the up-tempo stuff with tons of technical fills, it's impressive, but it's, there's not as much room for error. The slow songs, man, that's the stuff that takes...
Try that. Just do that fill a couple times with the metronomes for the
Oh,
so
sure,
they can hear it. Just
okay. So I'll do a couple bars of verse and then
I'm not
going
gonna
into the
play
chorus.
Melody won't come, even when my words are not enough. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of space between those
Right.
hits.
Yeah.
Bum.
The more space, the more room for error.
Yeah.
So it pays to work with the metronome and to work on accuracy and precision.
Yeah.
Obviously, playing with feeling and energy, all that stuff adds up too. You can't just be precision without the right energy, but